And let's see. Hopefully it's coming through clear. It looks nice. Audio sounds good. Yeah, just got double notification, so it is live. It's good. All right. Get a little bit of music going. It's gonna play Tsunami. Start radio. All right, let's go. I was working on this invasion last time. Yep. I didn't check my loadout. It should be fine. Looks like the same style of mission. It's just a different map. Nope, there's a main station. It's an airfield, though. You can never really tell what you need to bring because they don't tell you anything. Be nice if you could prepare, but I guess you just have to know what to bring. Are there enemies in this? Like you just don't know anything. You just don't know anything. It kind of sucks. Yeah, that's probably the most basic loadout I could take, or the most generalized. I didn't take grunts, but I have a bunker buster. I can make him now. So, I think they said something about the station being free. I should have read a little bit better than I did, but it's fine. This should be in front of the bunker buster, honestly. Alright, somebody's here. There's a sniper in here. And there's a tank that can see me. Yeah, we need to back up. I gotta recoil this up, put it where the grunts are sitting, get the grunts into those trees up there probably. And then I'll have the ability to siege anybody that comes into this area with what's basically artillery fire. Okay, man. Okay, I get it. Jeez. They're probably gonna have trains to use on me as well. Dude! My bad. It's really hard to know what you can and can't do. I have no freaking vision whatsoever. Here we go. Right onto the anti-tank line. Nice. For goodness sake. I don't think I can make it run. He's been movie killed, so he can't chase me. I might be able to escape. Thank you for your service, Sapper. How do I go about this? I bring this down and over. I want him to shoot the meat chopper. But I don't think it's worth it trying to to bring him out. The only problem is now my tank is going to block that line of sight. It has to go this way. How far can you see? Not far enough. Yeah, I should have expected them to push me, honestly, when they gave me this area. That's my bad. I had a feeling that was going to be the case, but I just didn't know. And now I've paid the price for it. Only a little bit. It's not the worst thing yet, but it's not great. Bro, he just drove right up and shot him. Oh my goodness.
Copy 724, roger. Center maintain 2000. Center maintain 2074.
I think I leave everything where it is for right now. I took out 2 things of armor. There's still a movie killed tank over here. Of course, they're not done, but we'll see. I'm hearing some armor, but it's not a lot. Oh, there's like a tuber in here. That's not good. It's really not freaking good. We do need to be able to see what's happening here. There's an APC. There you are. They got pinned down. All right. If they weren't pinned down, it wouldn't be such a problem. They might live this, honestly. Yeah, they did. It's a pretty valuable shot because it hit a lot of things. Do wish I could move it this turn, but I won't be able to. Now putting the supply carrier out here like this is kind of risky. Might not have been worth it at all, but we'll see. How greedy can we be? Yikes. Yep, carrier's dead. There is a train on the tracks. This probably needs to move a little bit. Can he move 3 in a turn? No, he can only move 2, okay. Do I want grunts right now? The core list is fine. Everything else is fine. Yeah, I think I just want more grunts so I have more radio coverage. I'll refill this thing later. There's a sniper sitting in this area somewhere. If I move this bad boy up, I can get the core list up a little bit. Not seeing too much of anything. Maybe I should have moved it here. Yeah, probably should have. Maybe I should move them over here. Nah, this is fine, probably. The BT in the trees over here. The problem is it'll be pretty isolated, but if I can get this sniper refilled, I can bring it over to here and have it ready to unmobily kill that guy at a moment's notice. Might start rocking the CW again. I'm not sure. That's the guy from earlier, okay. He's gone now. Could be another turn before they can do anything. I'm gonna hit his sapper, that's the only problem. I can't really see anything either. Okay, here we go. So I can hit 3 units with this. 52, 80, 94. I killed his sapper. That definitely was not ideal. Who's this? Those are our reinforcements. Okay. It's not what I thought was going on there. I mean, I could just blast it with 7.62 till it goes down, I guess. Maybe it's 5.56. Yeah, it's probably 5.56. It doesn't really matter. Bullet is bullet. Enemy will experience it the same. I take it the push is over.
Copy 724, roger. Center maintain 2000. Center maintain 2000.
I was supposed to finish him off. I didn't do that. Bring him in here next turn. Give him to that. A refill. Attack him. Surely these grunts don't get anything done. I can start moving up. Okay, they can attack in one turn. Bunker Buster needs to move up with the sapper in them. I really don't want to move my tank, my spag like that, but that's what they have me doing because there's a guy blocking me, so. Really feeling that lack of an RPG right now. Oh, okay. Where did this guy come from? I was wondering why it canceled. Like, I wasn't even expecting that. I wasn't even thinking about it. And they're blocking me off. Low-key. Somebody in here? Pretty sure they'd be able to see it. Well, nothing happened, so that's good. Spags, Black Harrier, Aquillas. I mean, I'll just wait for another battle tank, I guess. There's an outpost up here I can capture and summon one on. I'm gonna put... No, I don't think I want to, because he's gonna move his ambulance, and it's just gonna delay. I'm surprised you can't see that howitzer. But at the same time, there's trees in front of you, so sure. Please don't get shot by something in here. Thank you. I'm much fuel? 1? Okay. I'd prefer if these guys don't capture. I want to capture this so I can summon a battle tank up here. They're moving to capture. Freaking scumbags. What is that? You can see that distance. Let's go ahead. Next turn, open fire on that bunker. I'll leave you where you are. I'm not gonna get greedy. Okay.
Copy 724, roger. Center maintain 2000. Center maintain 2074.
8 HP. It doesn't look heavily armored, but that doesn't mean that it will die in a single shot. Let's see. Yep. It was heavily armored, or at least for them. Need to get this bunker buster off the road. I know he has a train still as well. Thank you for the fresh supplies. Much appreciated. Oh, no, he already has it, doesn't it? No, it says my unit. Oh, it doesn't. Never mind. Got confused. Dang it. Oh. Okay, how am I going about this? Guess I'll move everything as a unit next turn. Hopefully there's no, like, insane artillery somewhere. It's a lot of sound I'm hearing. Would have loved to have a battle tank and a, recoilless. Maybe it's not such a bad thing that he got this, actually, because he has his own pool of ticks that he can pull from. Man, you can't see a thing. Hello. Wow, that's crazy. Box the motherfucking spag. Man. A classic tale. Timeless, really. Still can't see much of anything. They've got artillery.
Descend and maintain 2074.
It's the artillery that he's attacking. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. $61's more than enough, yeah. I wish I could see past these guys, but I'm just gonna blast in between them, I think.
Copy 724, roger. Descend and maintain 2000. Descend and maintain 2000.
Oh, nice. Bunker Buster is getting some freaking value. I'll take it. You might be dead. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. And that will bait him. Actually, no, we can just walk up and shoot him. In game. Like that. There we go. Can he see here? We'll just go forward 1. Ah, it doesn't matter anyways. Okay. If I can capture this outpost, I won't need another supply vehicle. Hey man, I'm sorry, I'll back up. What should you do to these? Probably not enough. I'll keep you there so the ambulance can heal you. And then, try to capture this station later. I don't know why the game bugged out with the bodies there. Oh, he's dead. Bro, I just wasted a shot. They didn't let me know that he was dead beforehand. I'm gonna run out of supplies. I'm already like running low. I really need to get into this this outpost here, but it's too difficult right now. We've got 3 left for the time being. That guy's already on his way back, but he's not gonna make it in time. Stop, man. They always have more freaking infantry to show up. I need this. Yo, why did you do that? You saw two things of infantry sitting there and you were like, yeah, let's start blasting it. How does that make sense? I need you to avoid this. I don't think you can like that. I'm not gonna risk it, man. Can you capture this turn? Thank you. What can you make? Trains, I assume? Yeah, nice. So it's basically a bunker buster. That should not be the same. They might recapture next turn. Never mind, they can recapture and shoot me from the side. I figured they could earlier, but I wasn't certain. Where's my spag? It said minus 130. It didn't show the animation of it dying. Did this thing shoot it immediately and kill it? Bro, like, come on. I need more info than this. I don't know what the heck is playing. Two battle tanks versus a heavy turret bunker. Yeah, he already fired his shot. Think he can see it from right here? He can. So I'll supply the supply carrier next turn, I think. Take out the bunker. Okay, the grunts are not having a good time whatsoever. $30 HP, doing 32 versus 32, okay. Yeah, okay, man. Hello. Thanks for being here, I guess. I'm gonna move him back because these guys are gonna walk out and shoot him. And then... next turn, I'll get... some units down, I guess. I need to get that station back. Dang, dude. They boxed in my supply carrier and then just okay. Okay. What did you fire on? Look, at a loss for words. Can this bag go anywhere? He can. Okay. It's probably ideal to take him out. Got supplies on the way. I can't decide if I want to have a spag here. I think I just want to put infantry in front of them. Only got 18 HP left. I think my recoiler should hitch a ride.
Cabby 724, right? Center maintain 2000. Center maintain 2000. Cabby 724, right? Center maintain 2000. Center maintain 2000.
Did you just block me off? Okay, well, at least you supplied me, but why'd you block me off, though? I don't think I'm supposed to bring the spag up here, because it'll just get shot. I didn't see my sapper die, but he's dead. I know he is, so there's that. You can stay for right now. See if you can catch somebody. Before you leave. I really wish you didn't do this. I could have just brought it out. Like, if it dies, it's its fault. There's stuff back here. And they can see this. Yep, it's dead. Thank you, man. Thank you for ruining that. Oh, I should have moved him back. .46 versus 42. I want to save this spag. I don't know how they're hitting me. Got some nasty angle on me that I just cannot figure out. What? Okay. Oh, I think he could have shot that. That's my bad. I didn't even think about that. Got 2 BTs, 2 supply carriers with the recoilers. Recoilers can sit in this building probably. Recoilers cannot capture, so I'm gonna have to wait to get this back. I don't have any actual units, so... And he just surrendered. And they captured my bunker as well. Things are going to be rough. That bunker is out of cannon shots though, so it's not the worst thing just yet. I can't even see. Oh my goodness. So let's space for one. Okay, I'll get another grunt out and then I'll move them up.
Yeah, 724, right. Center maintain 2000.
Multi-B tank.
724, right. Center maintain 2000.
I don't really want to face check the bazooka. I wish you could just deploy units directly into vehicles. I can understand that that's a technical limitation though. Alright. Next turn I can fire again, no radio, probably just hit this tank. Ooh. Actually, I'll just hit right here. I think I hit 4 units if they all stay there. And it surrendered. And he's blasting my freaking supply carrier. I didn't know he could just move through the structure. Oh yeah. Good job, man. Well, at least it's new. That's not mine, is it? Mine was back here. That's somebody else's. I can capture that later. Capture this outpost, recapture these supply carriers. Bunker Buster may live if another 2 turns. Can attack him with the main battle tank. Oh, they've got these. Oh, it's a flame rocket. Okay. It's not too scary then. Oh. What is scary is whatever the heck is blasting me. He's gonna go after it. It's not really a problem. Can you even leave? Maybe. Okay, and then I have 145, which I will spend, which I will not be spending. No supply carriers, no spag. It's probably a supply carrier for right now. Get a spag later. No, you took the spots. You didn't even repair the freaking battle tank. It's fine. Ooh, you're not in range, that's why. Okay. Well, I say you shoot him. Then you back up a little bit. I don't want to hit your ambulance, but I want to hit them, so...
Copy 724, roger. Descend and maintain 2000. Descend and maintain 2000, 724.
It's definitely not going to surrender. I don't know what's playing, man. I started freaking a tsunami for this. How did this happen? Ouch. Would have thunk that getting shot in the face freaking hurts. Okay, well, not a bazooka.
Copy 724, roger. Descend and maintain 2000. Descend and maintain 2000, 724.
Can't really box him in. He's gonna go backward, and then I'm gonna get blasted by whatever is over here. Because there's a lot of stuff just still sitting in this area. Should I protect the battle tank? I think I should. Hopefully that ambulance moves next turn. We can move the battle tank up with these grunts, I guess. The ambulance as well. I was concerned about blocking him in. I didn't even stop to think about how he's Moby killed. Doesn't even matter. And it looks like he's also out of ammo because he's not shooting, but maybe it's all an elaborate bait. Right. Anything else? Just wait for this train station to start pumping stuff out. Great, they're gonna capture this too. Bunch of frickin' punks. next turn. Something about not losing any more lives. This sucks. Yo, what the heck? Okay. I can't click on this monitor anymore. What happened? It's not even that. It's the application's not behaving. Okay. Hmm. There's definitely something in there. Oh, it's an actual vehicle. Of course it is. Definitely should have been expecting a vehicle in there. Wow, that thing has some freaking range. Okay. Yeah, one of the grunts died. That's right. Yeah, he's down. Okay. That's so sad. But it said cannot move and fire on the same turn. Isn't that what it said? Can attack. Oh, okay. Okay, well. I guess the distinction's fine. I, just didn't expect it to be there. One versus... Yeah, I think you can stay here with the rest of them. Then you can go with the tank, although I should probably fix that one up. How far can you fire? Not far enough. That's real interesting. You have units on you. I'm taking you out then. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright. I want to capture this office. So cute. Oh, I should have moved it into this. I don't know, I can do it next turn. Oh, you died. Okay, well, yeah, I definitely should have moved you in. resupply carrier. It'll be down next turn. And then final push up here. Oh, get off the freaking tracks, man. That is definitely in recoilless distance. And I think I'll move these guys up here to attack it.
Copy 724, roger. Set and maintain 2000. Copy 724, roger. Set and maintain 2000. Set and maintain 2000.
What in the world? I guess that makes sense. They don't have players blitzing it with the anti-air, with air units. Completely forgot about this thing. Oh, you can't even resupply here at the station. What? I guess you have to use these outposts. Okay. Should get to this anti-air cannon next round, teach him a lesson, and then be able to go. Be good to go. Yep, first let's face check him. There he is. Gun him down. And capture. Okay, tonight by 7 o'clock p.m. Oh, that's right. The app never opened itself. I know it did. So why isn't it displaying? Where is it? Why isn't it on my main monitor? What's this thing is so broken. Okay. Yeah, this will work. So what did I want to do? Spag is fine. I mean, really, the loadout was fine. The complaint is lack of radios. With those air cannons being evolved, they will become spags, so I don't think I want to be running air units really. Would I rather have? I think I'd rather have grunts. Grunt sapper. Sure. So no, I wouldn't want to have a recoilless all the way out here because there's no way to defend it. It's gonna get stuck. Recoilless here, recoilless here, recoilless here. Sapper deploying mines along this. Maybe we'll have a sapper deploying mines up here actually as anti-infantry. We have the recoillesses in the battle tank. And then we'll have the grunts to prepare for a thingy. A bunker buster. Two turns. Get over here, drop them off, and come back around the side. This guy here, start moving up. You guys need to get over to here. Gotta get this sapper up into the tree line up here. And deploy a anti-vehicle mine up there. Or one right there as well. Anti-tank here? Yeah, maybe. You know what? Maybe I just resupply him and then just spam anti-tank mines for as long as I have the ability to. Oh, okay, I no longer have the ability to. Great, they just immediately take that out. Like, yeah, man, okay. 70 versus 100. I could have used the battle tank instead and let the recoilless up. Shoot something else. That might have been smarter. Just lost a supply carrier and a sapper. That's 140 ticks. Basically for free. I overstepped. Should have stayed back here. Man. Do 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 do. No. I just lost my supply carrier. Bro. It is a little ridiculous. Well, if I'm up 140, it's probably not a problem. 30, nope. I'm kinda down to restart. It's going to be a really rough freaking game. I mean, I just didn't think they would hit me so fast. It was turn 4, I guess. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a recoilless in here and a tank. Here. That'll give it time to move up to here. 1 turn, 2 turn, and then it should be ready. I want a tank here. Do I want an ambulance or do I want supply carrier? Think I want an ambulance with a sapper. If we get a second sapper, we're at 140. Won't be able to buy any of the things I'm thinking about. We'll summon the bunker buster after everything gets settled. Ooh, I need a supply carrier still. So where light gunners would be really good, but I'm running artillery because I want to use this bunker buster. Place this anti-tank mine, move you next turn, move this guy up. Get you into these bushes. Put you in here. This definitely is not enough. I think I do want to have a bunker buster. There's a lot of stuff coming. I need to be smarter when I record the shots. I hear a freaking plane. Oh, that's ours, okay. Okay, it's turn 4, which means that next turn is going to be a problem. I can get the bunker buster out now. If I was going to be doing the soldiers out, I should have done it earlier. Okay, grunts go. How far can you reach? That's probably within like an acceptable range, but it might need to be placed somewhere else, like right here. They better not drive up and shoot this thing, man. You still have your veterans, like you both still have your ambush, so it shouldn't be a problem. At least I hope. Alright then. Nice. Hmm. What was it? 46? Okay. They can't see into this building, so they don't know he's in there. Can you please stop hitting my bunker buster 40 out of nowhere? Problem with firing on this. Okay, I can probably take it out with the tank instead. I don't want to take out this bunker. It's really important. Why are you in my way? Okay, they're still alive, pinned down. They're not giving up. That's good. I don't know if I could have made them shoot last round. I didn't pay attention. I should pay attention next time. I'm gonna start preparing a bunker over here, I think. Any units that I want to spawn? I don't think so, not yet. How much can you do? 32? You guys can't shoot them.
Copy 724, roger. Descend and maintain 2000. Descend and maintain 2000, 724.
I may need to start placing mines along this side as well. Maybe I'll get some grunts out to go assist them on this side. Oh, they just came up and shot my ambulance. Alright. Yeah, I agreed. Makes perfect sense. Well played, I guess. Oh, there's an RPG just sitting over here. I was not aware of this. I did not know there was a subway here.
Copy 724, roger. Descend and maintain 2000. Descend and maintain 2000, 724.
Okay. I don't know why it has to shake the whole screen so violently, but it does, so. And then we'll try to get them next, I guess. This IV is a problem. I don't know why my AI is getting flit so hard. It needs to do a bit better, that's for sure. How do you know? $15. There's nobody in here? Really now? Okay, honestly, it's probably a spag. Actually, no, I can bring this around. No, I can't. I need to somehow deal with this IFV that is sitting in my backyard. And I'm not sure how I'm going to get that done. I want a spag and I want an ambulance. This is such a rough spot to be in. We can hope that he goes after the recordless instead and get a... You know, I'm just gonna get a spag out over here. Okay. There's not really anywhere for you guys to go. I mean, I can put you here next to the ambulance and hope that you don't die to the IV or something, but I don't know. This AI just completely and totally lost its side. This might not be possible without that's definitely not enough. Okay, yeah, that you just missiled my freaking. Right, well. $38 versus $34. There goes my supply carrier.
724, right. Center maintain 2000. Center maintain 2000.
Like, what the heck are you guys doing? There's nowhere for me to go, man. They really did not pressure this side at all. I'm gonna bring in this bag in until I can see something. Keep on shooting my supply carriers in the back. It is ridiculous that they got to loop around like this. If I bring this bag over, I can shoot this medium tank and maybe take it out. It's 18 HP. But this RPG is going to one-shot it. Might be time to move you into the bushes and get ready. This is prepared already. Now I need to not get already struck, and everything's fine. Okay, he's gone. It's the tax-paying guy. Look at him pay his taxes. Oh my gosh, it's over. There's a freaking veteran C3 light gunner sitting in the bushes. Yeah, alright. Thanks for playing. The fact that he didn't immediately shoot me makes you think that he might be out of ammo, but I don't think he's out of ammo. And this kind of exposes my spag, but you gotta do what you gotta do. He's paying his taxes again. Crazy. Straight up obscene. There goes the ambulance getting hit with a freaking RPG. Pretty sure that's a war crime, but hey, I'm not gonna worry about it. Not just yet. Bam. 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 I kind of wish those guys weren't over there, but hey, it's whatever. That's a whole RPG. Can I one-shot him? I need to be able to one-shot him. Amber lamps. Yes, I can one-shot him, thank goodness. I might be able to salvage this and have 2 health quarters if I can get this guy out of here. Unfortunately, my AI will no longer be here, but it's whatever. Okay. How far can you drive in? Nice. No! Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Me when the evil witch cast tax only talk on me. I mean, next time don't be so curseable, I guess. Skill issue, honestly. Have you tried, like, wearing any sort of pendant that prevents magic from affecting the user? You played any RPGs, bro? Like, come on, man. That's like basic level gear. Get that at level 5. Ward evil. Oh, there's a whole freaking H-tank over here. Yeah, you need to back right the heck up. No MBTs because they've all been taken the heck out, so... You're so mean, that's not very democratic. It's very democratic because you're spreading, null evil all over yourself. You're sharing good with the world. It's very democratic. Oh my gosh. You and this curse. This thing? You better comment on this. Okay, I got their headquarters. That means I get bonus. Nice. I need an MBT. Please and thank you. I'm waiting. What do you think it is? Brittle. SMK Soviet heavy tank. It could be based on it. It's probably not close. I mean, it's probably not the same thing. I can look it up and try to give my opinion. SMK Soviets. Oh, it is. You're right. I didn't think this would have existed. Yeah, it is. I'm fighting the guests right now. So the guests are like a skin, just like how I have these cat people. So they have they don't have like a specific nation style of vehicle. They have a lot of combinations. So they have some American stuff, some German stuff, some Soviet stuff. I think mine are mostly based on the Americans. I don't know what the guests are mostly based on. Like I said, it's probably like a combination of stuff. But yeah, this is you're right. This is a Soviet tank. It's an SMK, you're correct. Kind of surprising that you just came in here and just knew. Maybe you should get on the wiki. They talk about the styles of the vehicles that they use on the wiki. Like what they might be based on and that kind of stuff. And I haven't checked the page in a while, but maybe you should go in there and share, if it's not there already. The system showing through, yeah. Appreciate you representing. I guess it was a given. When I asked you if you played War Thunder, I should have known. Alright, plus 50, easy. This thing needs to die, but I have no way of taking it out. My armor is locked behind a massive paywall. It'll be here next turn, it's fine. I could have gone and boxed it in actually with my grunts here. Did a lot of tank games. I can believe it. I've played a few myself, but nothing crazy. Like none of the hyper-realistic... Well, I guess like World of Tanks isn't hyper-realistic, but I haven't played like World of Tanks. I barely played War Thunder. Haven't played any of those like ones that take them seriously. I played a tank flash game if that counts. Alright, Veteran C3H tank versus my battle tank. Who wins? Man, it is going to be a rough fight. Look, they killed everybody off except for me and the one last bit of this AI. I had a purple AI. It's dead. Like, oh my goodness. Moved right here. Alright, Moby killed him. Nice. I'm gonna have to prepare. This is gonna be a freaking problem. Because they're pushing down that lane again. And a few more turns. Alright, you get back in here. You prepare. I'm gonna have to get a second turret up. And this spag needs to be in a spot where it can fight. World of Tanks, Blitz, World Tank, Console World of Tanks. I don't know what War Thunder, Multi-Tank Crew. That one other mobile game, some goofy arcadey woods. Yeah. I don't blame you. I mean, there are certain things that I really liked as well. I used to read wikis for fun. You know, I used to read history textbooks for fun. And then I discovered gaming because I got a laptop, so. You know how it is. But yeah, I've been alright. I've been alright. Can't complain. 2 packages that I thought were going to be delivered, like 5 days from now are coming today. So I'm pretty happy. One of them is my GPU. So I'm going to probably end stream later, get that set up and then restart it and see how it goes. 2 broke for history textbooks. Now I didn't buy them. I was like, I would read them at school. So school history textbooks. It's not even about purchasing them. I know you're talking about you. I know I didn't mention the I'm, but yeah. A zoomer, so you can imagine my relationship with reading. Yeah, reading is hard. Reading? What's reading? Never heard of such a thing. Alright, grunts. Let's get a move on. And then I need a new buster. I'm not going to be able to get a new bunker buster for a while. I think I need to prioritize getting another supply carrier because these turret bunkers are going to have to do a lot of freaking work. Yep, they're coming. Here they come. Oh my gosh. Oh, those freaking foot soldiers. Look at this guy. Just straight down the freaking lane. Oh my goodness. In one. Thank you. Reading the grug invent that. Something doesn't sound like it rhymes with grug. No English. Oh, I forgot I own this base. I need to, I'm gonna repair you first. Fire on him. I didn't just miss him, did I? I moved from here. Surely, I'm not stupid, right? How do you know? Are they just visible at any point? Oh my gosh, dude. These bunkers, summoned bunkers should not just be visible in my opinion. Maybe that'd be disgusting, I don't know. But at the same time, like really? Really? Are you freaking serious? Or are you jesting? Are you jesting in good faith? Are you joking with me? You just josh me, bruh? Still thinking about playing this game sometime. I don't know, I'm not. Oh, it's a very cool game, and they've added a lot. You should, if you want to, you can get into it. Very nice strategy game. I enjoy it a lot. They've fixed a lot of the bugs. You occasionally, like, will run into one or two, but they're not game-breaking. They've got story to it, like each mission has a narrative, and the campaigns have their own narratives as well. And it's themed around, like, 1940s, 50s, and 60s of, like, era of units. So you're gonna like recognize a lot of things, see a lot of things, and be like, oh, is it like when you recognize the 262 and just now with the Russian tank, I forget what it is, like an SM something. You're gonna recognize a lot of like models and stuff. Some of the and a lot of the things will like you'll understand like immediately their role and how to use them, just based on like the model of vehicle, because the devs have done a pretty decent job of trying to like keep everything true to what it would do. Well, of course, it's Roblox, right? It's a Roblox game, and it's not meant to be ultra realistic, so that's only true to a degree. But within the style of the game, what they're trying to achieve, I think they've done a decent job of trying to do that. Very Advanced Wars. That sounds familiar, but I don't recall what that is. I think I have to leave the MBT over here. I can't just afford to just drop armor on this side when I don't know what's happening up here. Nintendo. Ah, okay. Yeah, I never played that. I think you mentioned that before. Yikes. What is that? IV? Yes. Why? Why are you like this? You can't even see my freaking spag. Leave me alone. And they're destroying my building. Stop. Can you see this? No, you can't. Of course not. You're freaking useless. Pain. I wish you could move on the same turn. I really wish you could. You're gonna die. Oh boy. Yes, yes. That's what we do it for. That's what it's all about. How much HP? 6. Make us proud. I should have brought my freaking MBT over, man. Space. I just need some. You have 3 fuel. You might not even make it in time, dude. I just need some. Is that a T-34? Yes, that's this right here. BMD-2 and a T-34. The IFV might have been a BMD-2. I don't recognize that, if that's what you're talking about. T-34... Yes, it kind of looks like it. I think it's the color scheme that's really throwing me off. Like, the whole, like, this being a different color than the rest of it. Like, if it was a darker shade of gray, I might have agreed with you, but... I don't know. I feel like this, the turret is too big as well to be a T-34. But I can see what you're talking about. I recognize some tanks. Space. I just need some. You still have HE. You're dead to this RPG. Doesn't matter really. I think I'm just summoning an MBT. Yeah. Well, it's medium tank plus. It's probably still a medium tank, so yeah, it's probably like a T-34. The plus just has better armor and damage, I think, so just like an up-armored version of it. So yeah, it's probably still a T-34. Look as they just run me over, man. It's all because my AI can't hold his own. Like, screw you, man. Space. I just need some. I just need some. Okay, I get a battle tank down, and then I want to get a spag or something. No, I just need to spam grunts probably. That'll be any good, but I could tag along if it lets me. I do recommend that you play the game a little bit, because you should have an understanding of how the game works. It's gonna run you through its tutorial first, and then like you can see you're gonna have like no units though. But I don't mind like playing earlier levels with you. It's just I'm gonna kind of run them over since my units are max research, if you will. There's a research system in the game. As you use units, you develop, you gain experience. And that experience will give you units that aren't necessarily better units. They can be better units, but they're more versatile, right? You can use them, or I shouldn't say they become more versatile. The loadout that you can have becomes more versatile because you unlock units that can do different things, right? Like you start out with tankettes, which are like these really basic armored vehicles that resemble tanks. They have like a machine gun on top of them, and they're armored, so they can't be like attacked by infantry with basic guns. And then those upgrade into a light tank, light tank plus, light tank CW, and then those turn into like recon tanks and that kind of stuff. And each thing has its own use, each thing has its own cost and that kind of stuff. But you'll see what I'm talking about. You're gonna want to play a little bit, at the very least. But yeah, I don't mind you joining after that. That's fine with me. Yo, my shift locked or something? What happened? He just 8 damage. I'm not really happy about that. There's a tank destroyer sitting in there. You're not supposed to be able to have tank destroyers sitting instead of bunkers, but map dev or the... This is a community map, so it's actually a map dev. It's not a lead developer of the game. So either they put them there or something happened, thing bugged out, and now there's dudes in there that shouldn't be there. No. They do cost the premium currency. Most of them cost premium currency. You can earn the premium currency for free by playing on the highest difficulty of a map, but you only unlock the highest difficulty of the map after you've played through the other difficulties of the map. So you have to play through the most basic, you have to play through the second most difficult, and then the third most difficult. And then you get gems, which you can then use to purchase the skins for the nations. You can also use the gems to rush research, which I do not recommend you do, because gems are hard to get. I am currently struggling to get gems, because you also use the premium currency to purchase variants. So you research units, right, to unlock the new version of that unit. And then unit variants you also unlock through the research, but you cannot use them. I shouldn't say that. You unlock the ability to purchase the variant of a unit, like the light tank CW, the light tank amphibious, when you get the light tank, but you cannot use it unless you buy it with gems. Once you buy it, you can use it forever, but you need to buy it with gems. So do not spend your gems on rushing research. If you want a skin, go for it. But you might stand to benefit from holding off on getting a skin, because then you'll get the units, and if you get the unit, you might complete missions faster, which might give you more gems. But that's entirely up to you. I just say this has been the roughest freaking mission. Missions are hard mission, and hard missions are hard or capped to get. What's stopping me from like bum rushing the enemy winning? Some missions you can bum rush the enemy, but that's with later tech. You haven't seen it here, but I have a helicopter, for example. And in the earlier campaigns, there is no air defense. So you get a helicopter and you just blitz them and they can't do anything about it. But later on, as you progress, because that's like what 1960s, 1970s technology with helicopters, and earlier on you're fighting against like riflemen from like the 1930s and 40s. Which is why you're able to do that. Helicopter comes pretty late in the tree, I believe, as well, so it's going to be a while before you get that. But like, if you're me and I hadn't gone back and done the hard missions yet, I could just go back and do them with the helicopter and blitz them. But earlier on, they have it balanced around where they think you'll be at in the tech tree. So you won't be able to blitz them incredibly easily. Some things you might notice that you can like kind of like cheese. Like you might be like, oh, the enemy's set up this way. And I think these maps are seeded. So they should be the same, or not even seeded. I think they're the same thing every single time. I'm not entirely sure. The AI makes different decisions, but the unit composition, I believe, is the same every single time. The enemy AI. So you might notice that some strategies are more effective than others, and you might be able to like just spam infantry and win, or spam tanks because the infantry doesn't bring anti-tank or something like that. But there definitely isn't a strategy that you'll be able to use all the time. You're going to have to feel the map out first before you fully recognize like what you can and can't do. And bum rushing is not going to... It might work early, but it's going to stop very quickly because you're going to get hit with variants of units. You're going to notice that the enemy has access to units that you have no access to, like ever. Like these like commandos that you might have seen, like this guy. You will never see these. You'll never be able to use them. Outside of one mission where you get gifted one. But you're never going to be able to use these because you can't get them in the tech tree. These are AI exclusive. And they have things like that to make you think. Like these units are nasty. They heal. They have ambush. They have a radio. They can capture. They can move pretty dang far. They do very good damage. They're like the ultimate freaking ground force unit. And they do that to make you think. So, and this isn't even the hardest difficulty. The hardest difficulty has a mechanic where you see these buildings here. They give me currency per round. I'm getting plus 50 right now because I have 2 of them. Not all buildings give you currency. Just the headquarters do, I believe. On the highest difficulty, you don't get income. These buildings do not give you income. You get income from killing units in any difficulty, but to kill them, you actually have to defeat them, right? So, yeah. Basically, there's a lot of stuff in the game to stop you from doing that kind of stuff. You will have to think for the most part. Very long-winded explanation way of saying that, I guess. There goes my turret bunker. You guys still have an HE shot. Still have multiple, actually. I don't know if it's worth it to use it on... I need to recapture this. I can't decide how I want to go about this. Do I want to grab more grunts or do I want to grab an ambulance? I'm not sure I can position the ambulance, but I need to. There's no way of replaying the same mission for gold premium currency. Yeah, you cannot replay the same mission to get premium currency. You can replay the same mission to get the basic currency though, but not the premium. Yo, what are these guys doing chasing me around? You will notice that there are little annoying things like this. Like, this tile is white, which means that I can move into this. But it's not really letting me, because the subway is so large. Honestly, the best spot for you to be is right there, because you get a damage reduction. Okay. I think I want to hunt down that medium tank. At the same time. Okay. They need to go. They're being very annoying. Block. Refill these guys. The lack of an RPG may be the end of me. All right then. What if you were to hypothetically join my missions? The rewards only go to me. There's no punishment for me joining you. If I've already completed the mission all the way through, I just simply will not receive the premium currency. I'll still get the basic rewards, and I'll still get like research towards my units if I hadn't maxed them out. I just wouldn't be able to get a repeat of the premium currency. You would get it though, because you completed the mission for the first time. But yeah, there's no punishment. Nothing to fear. My ads are starting. That's not good. These missions take a while. Ouch. Can you not do that, please? I don't really want to give them this bunker, but it's not a big deal if they have it. But this recorder really can't go anywhere in time, so I don't know if that's worth it. And they might just opt to destroy my headquarters with this multi-H tank before my recordless can do anything to them. Oh, it's best if you don't worry about other players unless you're actively coordinating to make, like, the best loadout you can. You should focus on getting yourself into a good spot. You're not going to have as many slots, that's the first thing. You have to purchase additional unit slots. You're going to start out with like 4 or something like that. I mean, playing support is fun, but you can only support so hard. There are only so many supportive units. Like there's an ambulance, which is what I'm using. It's a variant of the half track, which you can use to heal your infantry, as long as it's sitting next to them. And then there are the logistics vehicles, right? Like your supply carrier, your transport truck, that kind of stuff. Technically, the entire unit transport tree, or a unit transport line, that is a line of like styles of vehicle, is support because you're like moving units around, but you can only have one of any kind of unit support vehicle, unit transport vehicle. So you can't like have a half-track tank destroyer and a half-track ambulance in the same lineup. You can only have one variant of a style of unit at a given time in your lineup. So you might like have like 2 supporting units, and then the other 4 or 5, actually it's like the other like 10, because you have the Navy and the Air Force. They're going to be attacking units. And like if I'm setting up to be over here, I only have so much money, right? You're going to spawn over here if you're playing with me. You have to defend this side, because if you don't defend this side, what's going to happen is the same thing that happened right here with this AI. So support is fun. I wouldn't mind having a support. It's just you're going to have to do a lot more than support. You have to be able to take care of yourself in this game. Okay, well, he's dead, unfortunately. There's probably a dude in there. Not really. Like I was saying, there's only those 2 vehicles. And it's all about complementing a playstyle. You don't run an ambulance if you're not running an infantry heavy loadout. And I am running an infantry heavy loadout. I've got like 3 or 4 forms of infantry. Grunts, sapper, recoilless, those are all infantry. Yeah. The way the ambulance works is as long as the unit is next to the ambulance, they'll be healed. So yes, you'll automatically heal me. Man, this sucks. Ambulance, grunt, sapper. It's probably just spam grunts. I need to get... There's somebody in these bushes that just came over and shot my... supplies for tanks. You can do that. The thing is, they only have they have a limited number of supplies. So, the sapper, this is a guy right here. He's all about, I guess, tinkering with mechanisms, if you will. He can disarm mines, he can plant mines, landmines and anti-tank mines. He can create bunkers, which are these things right here, these turret bunkers. And he can repair vehicles and fortifications. So if you're running a tank loadout, you want a sapper, because he can be used to repair your vehicle at no cost. See, he doesn't cost any ammo, or this resource down here. He repairs it at no cost, and he heals it for the same amount that the supply vehicle would have. Only thing is, he doesn't resupply it, he only heals it. So, yeah. Yeah, if I run an RPG here, I think the game is won. You've probably heard me say this several times already. The benefit of the RPG is that you can move and shoot in the same turn. You lose out on one range, but you can move and shoot in the same turn, and they're actually a full-blown infantry unit, so they can move 2 tiles. So if I had an RPG, I spawn it, and it just runs around just destroying every single freaking bit of tank that's here. And the Navy, since I'm not seeing any water and stuff, there are like 6 or 7 different ships in the game. We have like battleships and that kind of stuff. We have battleship, we have a supply carrier, which is like it's a cargo ship, sorry, that's what it's called. It gives supplies like how the resupply trucks do. We have a seaplane tender, which is where you can land your seaplanes. And those seaplanes are normally used for scouting, but I think you can also land like torpedo bombers on it and that kind of stuff, jet fighters. Oh shoot, my ads are running. Are you still here? Am I running grunts? No. Oh no. Nope. Okay. Oh, nice, you're back. Okay, good. I was going to start typing. Yeah, there are several ships in the game. There's the cargo ship, which is the same thing as the resupply truck, or the supply truck. Supply vehicles in general. There's the seaplane tender, which spawns a seaplane and can like have them come back. I don't know if the other planes can land on it. I think they can. I'm not sure. And you use that to like get your scouting planes out. There's the destroyer, which is used for finding submarines, getting rid of depth charges, and supporting your battleships. Yeah, they're water exclusive. Minus the duck boat. We have the duck boat, which is an amphibious landing craft. So it can like drive onto land. It has fuel. It can go into the water and operate as a ship. And it can hold units inside of itself. There's like a D-Day style campaign that has landing craft, which aren't duck boats. And they're meant for just going down the water and dropping off your unit. The whole Normandy thing. What other ships do we have? We have missile boats, which are very fast, like kind of like speedboats armed with a bunch of missiles that can only fire with radios, but they do an insane amount of damage as long as they have somebody communicating with them with a radio. There's something else. Oh, we have submarines, which can be used to deploy depth charges and attack ships. Yeah, well, they can be used in the water as well, I believe. But yeah, they can fire onto land. They're like water artillery, if you will. Okay, I'm just gonna move him out. I don't know what this RPG is doing. It's been sitting here the whole time. It knows that I'm here. It might not have ammo. Like, they're just harassing me. I need them to stop. Yeah, I can't see anything. This poor battle tank is left in the dark now. The only thing I can really do is just run away till I can summon another battle tank and try to take out that H tank. And work my way over from the back. This guy's probably dead. But I need to get value out of him somehow. He can't just sit around for a year and a half. There's no way I can recap. Oh, he's dead. How lovely. Well, it's looking like it's kinda over. It's all because my AI over here doesn't know what the heck he's doing. If I went for an artillery-themed loadout, it might have been a bit better. But I need to be able to push. That's why I didn't do that. Though honestly, replacing the bunker buster with howitzers probably isn't the worst thing. We'll see how far we can get. The Storm Tiger can only fire if it had. It can fire next to things, like it can fire on things next to it. But it gets much greater range when it's paired with a radio. So you have to have a radio unit for it to be the most effective. On top of that, if it moves in a turn, it cannot fire. It has a passive called like no turret or something like that, where if it moves during the turn, it cannot fire. So it needs to be sitting still for a turn before it can do anything. They're pinned, they can't move. Great. Where's he at? There he is. Freaking scumbag. Can I just fire into the same tile as the enemy, or does it have to be the one next to it? Wait, see me land a missile. I'm not sure what you mean. But yeah, you can if the enemy is on a tile, then yeah, you can fire onto them. You just can't fire onto your own allies. You can splash damage your allies. Like if I had a bunker buster here, and it fired onto this, it would splash in a cross section, so it would hit my grunts. But I cannot like directly target my own allies. If there's an enemy here though, and it can fire here, yeah, I get hit right here, directly on the enemy. Something there with a cannon that I cannot see. Whatever it is, I need it to show itself. My tank's getting no value to sit in here. Another H tank, yay. Goody. Okay, plus 50 is really freaking good here. A lot of men are going to die. Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I don't know. Oh, there might be a train here. I still don't know what the heck was firing at me. Another important thing to note, you cannot move through the enemy units. If there's any sort of enemy unit in front of you, you cannot move through it. Doesn't matter how freaking insignificant they look, you will be blocked by the enemy sapper sitting there. It is very annoying, you will get mad, but you have to get used to it. You have to, you must. It's the law. Stop. Okay, at least they're just supply carriers. Okay, you're gone. Screw you, buddy. Freaking veteran seat. I actually might be mounting a freaking comeback by just spamming men. Can we shoot mines? No. Yes, you can splash damage them. Like earlier, like you might see that my mine over here, my anti-tank mine is sitting here smoking. I got hit with a giant splash of artillery, so you can splash them. I don't know if you can directly shoot them, like if you're aware of the fact that it's on a tile. They do have health, since you can see that from this thing smoking, I believe. Unless that's a bug. But I can't say anything for sure. I do not know for certain. You can use a sapper to disarm them. I know that for a fact. That is what his other use is. Remove them from the freaking gene pool now. Oh, I think the most stressful part is over. I managed to survive this onslaught that they threw against me. Capture. Are mines invisible? Yes. Enemy mines are invisible. Bunker turrets, I believe, are automatically visible. So if you generate one, they know there's a turret there, and they know that your sapper's in the area. Like, I can see their bunker turrets here. I do not know too much about PvP. There is PvP in this game. So I can't tell you everything, like, when it comes to seeing player versus player, but the game is balanced the same when you're versus a player. I just don't know how it is, when you compare it to an AI. Like, I don't know if these bunkers are shown because there's AI here. But, yeah, I believe bunkers are always shown, even versus players, so... Mines are invisible until you step on them, in which case they show you that they're damaging you, and then bunkers are always visible. Okay, I'm sending the tank to go veterancy hunting. I'm sure you're familiar with the concept of veterancy. When you defeat a unit, you gain a knockout down here. Depending on the unit, there's a certain number of knockouts they need to get veterancy. For all infantry, I believe it is 2 knockouts. Oh, that's not true. Record this rifle needs... Sorry, I said 2 knockouts. For most infantry, you need a single knockout and you gain a star. That star represents your veterancy. With extra veterancy, I believe you gain HP. I don't know if you gain damage. I have to go look that up. But I know for a fact that you gain HP. For most vehicles, you need to get 2 knockouts per star. And everything caps out at 3 stars. Veterancy 3. Vehicles like the supply carrier here cannot gain veterancy because they can't knock anything out. But because I'm playing a hard difficulty, they automatically give units veterancy. So that's why this thing has veterancy. Some infantry units like the recordless rifle, because it isn't strictly an infantry unit, or it isn't considered like a pure infantry unit or whatever, it needs 2 knockouts. It would be kind of nasty if your recordless rifle could just one-shot a vehicle and then gain veterancy immediately. Because I think they gain damage, but I'm not sure. So if you ever played like Civ 6 before, or Civ 6, Civ 7, you ever played Humankind, and you're familiar with that veterancy, it's a similar style. No. Anti-tank mines will not go off unless it's a vehicle. So it will not show you that you've done that. Right now I'm just fanning my units out so I can try to make sure that everything's gone in this area. It looks like this area is secure. I'm just going to get this subway back. And my bunker turret back. Okay, now it's my turn to assault the enemy. Eventually. Just gonna build my forces back up. It won't take too long. Got a freaking army of grunts here. How'd you lose the bunker turret? So, the special thing about bunker turrets is that any infantry unit that has the capture ability, you can tell it does because I have this little flag here. Any unit with the capture ability can just walk up to these turret bunkers and grab them. That said, turret bunkers have ambush and they have a set amount of ammo. They will automatically fire on anything that walks within their range, is what it says here. It can be triggered on all. And then of course you can control them next turn to attack the units coming after you. But if the infantry unit gets up to here, they can walk into the bunker turret and take it. That's how I lost it. I got surrounded by infantry and I couldn't shoot all of them because I can only shoot once per turn. And they took it. I'm supposed to be using this to repair this. Okay. Let's get what? Let's get an ambulance down. And then behind the ambulance, I want a spag, maybe? Not everything will be explained, but yes, all the core game mechanics, or most of the core game mechanics will be explained. Enough for you to be able to play with the units that you have. And as you gain more units and you mess around with them, you'll learn more that way. It tells you what you need to know, not everything that you want to know. I don't like having big armies in this game because there's a lot of stuff to manage. It gives me a freaking headache. Well, they got the wiki for that. We'll do Spag with Bunker Buster, I think. Now this is risky and kind of stupid. I'm gonna bring my MBT out here to take this guy out without having a supply carrier behind him because I'm a genius. Get a second ambulance down. Begin pushing like crazy. Unk activities. I don't know about that one. All this infantry with no tank. Yeah, you guys don't have to wait. I'm gonna give them an MBT to push with them. What is that, 4 turns from now? Yeah. You can see that far? Oh my gosh. It's 1 tile back I need to be sitting. Okay, I Moby killed him, but he can't move anyways. Not like it matters. I need him to not Moby kill me next turn, otherwise I have to wait, because that tank's gonna be dead. It's holding 3 grunts already. Put the ambulance here. Or I can just leave it where it is. Moby kill means that you destroyed like the tank treads, or you destroyed the wheels or something like that. And the vehicle can no longer move. Alright, I think I'm just gonna fight. No, I don't want to. I want to move this. Can he see that far? He can see 3 out? Maybe he can. Yeah, you can still fire, but you can't, you cannot move the vehicle, yeah. This armored train is scary. Very much so, very much so. Oh, hello, mobile howitzer. Yeah, I cannot affect you right now. Thank goodness he chose to not attack the battle tank. Another thing that's worth noting is that your unit's damage is based on its HP value. Well, of course, there's like the base damage that it has, and then the damage that it deals after that is based on its HP value. So an injured unit will do less damage. My battle tank is going to deal less damage to this enemy here than I would like it to. I'm still gonna get next to him to attack him though. And it does take a turn to reload if you are entirely out of ammo. So when I supplied him, you can see that his gun wasn't up. That's why I didn't shoot it earlier. These guys have a gun with them. I need to move so they don't continue shooting me. Good job, turret bunker. You did it. I'm proud of you. This guy's out of ammo, and I can tell because he didn't ambush me. So now I'm gonna blast him until he dies. In game, of course. Of course. Is that a funny looking? What you mean by that? What exactly do you mean? Oh, I don't see any spags. As you can see, I'm using the radio here to use my bunker buster. When you are inside of terrain, you take reduced damage, especially terrain like bunkers. Bunkers offer the best damage reduction. So if I destroy the bunker with the bunker buster, aptly named, I know, and then use the main battle tank here, I deal additional damage. It was unnecessary because I already got him so low, but I did it anyways for style points. If you're wondering why I'm still not pushing on this side, it's because I'm waiting to get my main battle tank over here. Now that it's out, I'm going to get this up so we can fight this area. I'm going to move my bunker buster over to attack this as well, because there's another tank destroyer sitting in here. Oh no, I was wrong. Outposts give plus 10. So these give 25, and then this gives plus 10. So I will probably be summoning things from here in a second. I just need to decide what I'm going to do. First, you guys are going up. Stays there. How far can you move? You know. I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at. Don't give me too much credit. I know some things. I don't know everything. Bustin'. Only problem with bunker busting this and not being ready to immediately attack him is that now he's free. He didn't want to be in here. Tanks don't, like, vehicles don't want to be sitting in those. So now he can move around. So I need to attack him. Oh, yeah. Hi, guys. Goodbye. But if he does start moving, he can't move and shoot because he's not meant for that. So, yeah, no turret. Cannot move and fire. So if he moves, he's getting shot. He might know that, although he got movie killed anyway, so it doesn't matter. Honestly, it might be time for some spags. Some anti-infantry style units. Really round out my my lineup here. I don't believe the enemy has air defense on this map, but I bring spags anyways. They're a very good overall unit, and they can destroy like medium to low armored vehicles. I think it's just, yeah, it's okay, light armor targets. So like supply carriers, other spags, IFVs, light tanks, tankettes, light turret bunkers, all that kind of stuff. Low armored vehicles and structures that can destroy really easily. And they also destroy infantry. They tend to one-shot most of them, so they're a good unit to have. It's just they're also very weak because they're a light armored vehicle as well. So RPGs just own them. Tank destroyers own them. Tanks own them. Cordless rifle owns them. Dun, 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 dun. That's why you have to pair a lot of your. That's what I was talking about with the whole like support thing. You can't only be running support because you need to be able to do more. It's called noobs in combat. Oh yeah, that's right, you're my friend. You can kind of just see. You're welcome. I might need to get something up to help with this. So as you might have already seen, I kind of attritioned the enemy out. They can't summon more units as far as I know. But I can constantly summon units as long as I have income. So I kind of just outlasted them. And now I'm doing this final push. Vine boom, yeah. What was it? Okay, one forward. Alright, next turn I'll get a railway car up or whatever. Alright, they still have units in the back, which they'll be attacking me with. I think. Those, what they say, I don't know if those are actual, like, prompts for things to happen. Kinda sounds like it is, because it's a scripted event. So things are about to get real. Things are about to get freaking real. Oh my goodness, you can see that? I mean, that makes sense, but still. Dang. There is no way this piddly little freaking recon tank drove up and shot my MBT and Moby killed it. It's not a guarantee, it's a chance. But the fact that it happened is annoying. Alright, screw you too, buddy. I don't have anything that's capable of attacking him. Okay, so here's how this is gonna go. I messed it up. It's all good though. I'll take out this bunker turret. I think I drive this spag over and try to one-shot the IFV. Yes. I'm gonna move you up. Move you up. Move you up. Attack, attack. Drop you off. They have artillery, so I have to be careful with stacking myself up. And from you... I think I want to get a bunker buster over here as well. What's a nugget? Nuggets are used for upgrading units. Or I shouldn't say upgrading. When you do your research, remember how I told you about like using the premium currency? Nuggets are another earned currency that you have to use to unlock those later research units. So they're strictly for research. Premium currency is used for purchasing the variants, speeding up research, or buying skins. You can also use premium currency to convert into points that you can use to purchase other things. I do not recommend you do that. I just recommend you play the game. Reward currency? Yeah, it's a reward for playing on the higher difficulties. So playing the second highest difficulty gives you nuggets. And playing the third highest also gives you nuggets, I believe. My gosh. He's on the verge of surrender. I don't think it's worth it to break him up. Can't reach that. That's my bad. I should have waited until after I moved him up if I was gonna do that. What? Would be an RPG sitting there. I was not aware of. I don't have any unit presence over there. And you can see with no radio, I fired the bunker buster right here to hit this RPG. Then right here, the ambulance is gonna heal this guy. Oh my goodness, he took out my MBT. Something hit him for 88. What in the world is happening? I'm getting shelled. They destroy the outpost. 64. Got no heavy armor on this side. I do not have things necessary to resupply this area. You have to take this guy out. Thank you. RPGs cannot attack diagonally, so by doing this, I defend the ambulance, and that outpost is gone. I forgot about these dudes back here. Okay, there goes that. He one-shot him. It has no fuel, it has no way of getting out. Stream died. Yay, we're back, we're back. You should probably pause and unpause the stream. If you're on computer, double tap K, just to make sure you're fully caught up. There goes the ambulance. There goes the battle tank. Got shelled. My goodness, dude. How many shots do you have? Okay, you have enough. You just can't do anything. You can't move next turn. Those commandos, they're veteran C3 commandos, dude. They're just so freaking tanky. I got Moby killed by a sniper. No, I didn't. Never mind. Sometimes the animation doesn't line up. But it wasn't a sniper that did that to me. Of course, of course. Yes, they get retreated. Do I risk it? I'm risking it. There's no way for you to do it. No, you can shoot this guy. Nice. Okay. Then I'm gonna move this guy over. Ooh, that is a multi-tank. You need to run. You need to run. You can stay right where you are. Actually, no. We're gonna greed. We're gonna get a second recoilless down because they don't know these guys are in here because they can't see into buildings. And then we're going to open fire and see what happens. I forgot to move these guys. Started playing freaking funk? What happened? This is not the radio I thought. Okay, like, freaking YouTube music is stupid sometimes, man. I don't know which way that guy's gonna go, so I'm putting another recoilless. Okay, it's coming this way. It's neutral. Give that back, man. You're so freaking annoying. We need grunts so bad. Okay, I fired my HE, so I figured that my anti-tank would still be up. I was wrong to assume that, I guess. Should have supplied you guys first. That's my bad. Story was funky. I haven't played it in a bit, so I don't know if they've updated it. But if they haven't, I'm sorry. My freaking spag back, man. It freaking surrendered. I don't want them to get artillery value, so I have to give up spot. Oh yeah, you got a Vickers, huh? I stopped and thought about that. I haven't heard that. I haven't even thought about that in a while. Where's the multi-H tank? Can I even afford to get an MBT? I shouldn't say afford. That's not the right word. Is putting down an MBT a bad idea? That's what I should be saying. Can only move once, then after that it's stuck. I do not want to give them artillery strike value, but I want these grunts to stay alive. We will attack him next turn. Hopefully finish him off. Dang it. He freaking escaped for now. I have to run away, because I don't know what the tank is, and it's definitely gonna come after me. Gotta get used to it. And quick. Wondering where this piece of garbage went. Oh, that's not mine anymore. What the heck happened here? And this is how you know that the recoil this isn't considered a unit, like an infantry unit, because normally infantry units, when they give up, they get routed. They are just no longer there. I pressed the wrong freaking button. It's fine. It should be fine at least. Pretty sure they went into this building up here, but I don't know. I didn't see where the heavy tank went. Okay. Move them out to attack. Finish them. Thank you. Try 85. $23. Okay. I'm gonna leave some presents here and then grab resupplies or grab supplies to throw around to these units. Finish them off, reclaim the outpost in the main station, grab their headquarters, and then make my way to their main office. Assuming, of course, I am not interrupted by some freaking trolls. Oh, there he is. Okay. You need to run, probably. You'll get it eventually, don't worry. Oh my goodness. No munition gaming. This idiot driving around with no ammo. Yeah, freaking give up. Longest freaking battle ever. Alright. Please. Please bring amber lamps. Alright, bring this here. Bring this here. Flame rocket tank. Let's see if I can scare them with infantry. Not that it really matters. They're not gonna get scared really, but still, it'd be funny. Kind of. Maybe. Get another ambulance up and move that recoilless because we don't leave anybody behind. Youch. That does like no damage. Wow, okay. Well, there go those videos, I guess. Why is this song named Mental Pain? I don't understand. Okay, got the military office. Queue up. There is a dude in the bunker. I did not pay attention. Whoops. Honestly, go ahead and get back in. Let's set you up right over there. Get Grunts down to grab that. I don't think I shot. I'm supposed to shoot into this. Oh, hi. Ooh, ad started running. That's not fun. I was supposed to move them on first, I guess. That's my bad for being dumb. Dudes in the buildings with guns. Gonna have to fire on that next turn. The grunts up a little bit. You might get shot, right? You didn't get shot. Nice. Okay, urban terrain are houses, I guess. Not not those. That would make sense. That would make sense.
Copy 724, roger. Center maintain 2000. Center maintain 2000, subject.
Mm. Ugh. Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Turn 101. Okay, you need to go down. You need to go down. And then capture. Took a billion years, but I did it. Alright, it's a shame that my ads ran then. I could have taken a break. Or I could have paused them. I am going to take a short break. I will be right back. I'm gonna run ads again so that they'll be delayed like an hour, like 50 minutes, something like that if I do that. So I'll do that. I'll be back. Oh no, I can't run ads again. Interesting. Can I force them? I don't think I can. Oh no, I did. Okay, nice. Hello. My GPU is here, so I'm going to be installing that into my system. It's probably going to be about anywhere between 10 to 30 minutes before I restart the stream. So, Dizzy, if you are still here, I will, if you want to, I can play some games with you when I come back. That should hopefully be enough time for you to have a decent idea of how the game works. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. So, I'll be back in probably about anywhere between 10 to 30 minutes. Bye-bye. Don't explode. Yeah, thank you. I'll do my best.